The space station orbited silently above the blue planet, lights flickering like distant stars. Ethan stood near the observation window, watching the galaxy stretch endlessly before him. He was just a human technician, assigned to maintain systems during the royal visit. He never imagined his life would change that night. Behind him, soft footsteps echoed. Princess Lyra of the Andromeda Alliance entered the chamber, her presence calm yet powerful. She was known across galaxies for her wisdom and kindness, not just her royal blood. Ethan had seen her only from afar, until now. Lost in thought, he whispered without turning around, "I wish she were my wife." The room went silent. Ethan froze. Slowly, he turned. Princess Lyra was standing there, looking directly at him, not angry, not shocked, but smiling gently. "Then marry me," she said. Ethan's heart raced. "Why, Your Highness, I didn't mean." "I heard sincerity, not disrespect," Lyra replied. "In your voice, there was no greed, no ambition. Only truth." She explained that her people believed true bonds were formed not by power, but by honest words spoken without expectation. For centuries, she had searched for someone who spoke from the heart, unaware of who was listening. Ethan struggled to understand. "But I'm just human." Lyra stepped closer. "And that is why I choose you. You see me as a person, not a throne." News of the princess's decision shocked the galaxy. Councils argued, nobles protested, but Lyra stood firm. Ethan was given a choice, to walk away or stand beside her. He chose to stay. Together, they became a symbol of unity between worlds. A human and a princess, bound not by destiny or politics, but by a simple whisper that changed the future of the stars. The galaxy did not accept the princess's choice quietly. Within days, the Andromeda High Council summoned Princess Lyra to the Crystal Chamber, a place where laws older than stars were spoken. Ethan stood at her side, feeling the weight of countless alien eyes judging him. He had fixed engines and power cores before, but never faced destiny itself. "A human cannot stand beside our princess," one elder declared. "He has no royal blood, no cosmic lineage." Lyra raised her hand, silencing the chamber. "He has something rarer, choice," she said firmly. "He did not seek power. He did not even know I was listening." The council demanded a trial. Ethan was sent on a dangerous mission to the border of a dying star system, where a failing energy core threatened millions of lives. It was a test not of strength, but of courage and selflessness. If he failed, the engagement would be dissolved forever. As his ship descended into the unstable zone, alarms screamed. Radiation battered the hull, systems flickered, and fear crept into Ethan's chest. Yet he remembered Lyra's calm smile, the belief she had placed in him. Ignoring protocol, Ethan rerouted power manually, exposing himself to lethal energy to stabilize the core. The system held. The planet survived. Ethan collapsed as rescue ships arrived. When he awoke, Princess Lyra was there, holding his hand. Her eyes shimmered, not with royal pride, but relief. "The council has decided," she whispered. "They saw what I saw." Ethan tried to sit up. "Did I pass?" Lyra smiled softly. "You didn't just pass. You changed our laws." From that day forward, alliances were no longer bound by species or status, but by actions. And the galaxy began to understand that love, spoken in a quiet whisper, could be stronger than ancient rules written in stars. Peace did not last long. As news of the Council's decision spread across the galaxy, a forgotten faction emerged from the shadows, the Void Dominion. They believed the unity between humans and royalty was a threat to the old cosmic order. To them, Ethan was not a symbol of hope, but a weakness. Their ships appeared without warning, dark and silent, surrounding the Andromeda capital world. Princess Lyra stood before the Command Council, calm but resolute. "They are here because of me," she said. "And because of him." Ethan clenched his fists. Then let me help stop them. The Dominion transmitted a message. Hand over the human, their leader growled, and we will spare your world. The room fell silent. Ethan stepped forward before anyone could stop him. If my life prevents a war, I'll go. Lyra turned sharply. No. You are not a sacrifice. Instead, she made a bold decision. She appointed Ethan as a civilian envoy, granting him protection under interstellar law. It was something no princess had ever done. Together, they boarded a neutral vessel and flew directly to the Dominion fleet. Face to face with their enemy, Ethan spoke, not as a warrior, but as a human. He told them how fear of change had destroyed worlds before, how unity had saved others. He spoke honestly, without power or threats. The Dominion leader hesitated. Sensors detected movement, someone else was attacking. A third force, feeding on chaos, had been manipulating both sides. Realizing the truth, Lyra and Ethan acted fast. Sharing intelligence, the former enemies turned their weapons toward the real threat. The battle was fierce, but brief. When it ended, the galaxy stood at the edge of something new. Ethan looked at Lyra. Seems whispers can start wars, or stop them. Lyra smiled. And we're not done yet. The galaxy praised Ethan and Lyra as symbols of peace, but not everyone celebrated in the light. Within the Andromeda Council, whispers began to spread, quiet, poisonous doubts. Some elders feared the changes Lyra was bringing. Unity weakened their control. Tradition no longer obeyed them. As preparations for the royal union began, Lyra sensed something was wrong. Security reports vanished. Star routes were quietly altered. Someone inside the council was working against them. The truth surfaced on the day of the celestial ceremony. As Ethan walked through the Hall of Stars, dressed not as a king but as himself, alarms blared across the capital. The energy shields collapsed. Chaos erupted. An elder stepped forward, his voice cold. This union ends today. The galaxy is not ready. He revealed his alliance with the hidden third force, the same one that had manipulated the Void Dominion. The attack earlier had only been a test. This time, they aimed to seize power. Guards moved toward Ethan. Without hesitation, Lyra stood in front of him. If you touch him, she said quietly, you declare war on every world that believes in change. Blaster fire echoed. The hall shattered into panic. Ethan grabbed a fallen communicator and broadcasted the truth across the alliance, evidence of betrayal, secret deals, and planned destruction. Worlds that had been silent before now spoke up. Fleets loyal to Lyra arrived within minutes. The traitorous elder was arrested. The conspiracy collapsed faster than it had formed. As silence returned, the ceremony hall lay damaged, but standing. Ethan looked around. Guess the universe really doesn't like easy endings. Lyra took his hand. No. But it protects honest ones. The ceremony was postponed, not cancelled. This time, not as a royal demand, but as a promise. And somewhere beyond the stars, something ancient stirred, watching them closely. The galaxy held its breath. After betrayal, war threats, and broken traditions, the Andromeda Alliance gathered once more, not in a palace, but on a neutral world beneath an open sky of countless stars. No thrones. No crowns. Only representatives from every species, standing as equals. Princess Lyra stepped forward, her voice calm but powerful. This union was never about love alone, she said. It is about the future we choose. Then she did something no ruler had ever done. She removed her royal insignia and placed it on the stone floor. Gasps echoed. I will not rule by inheritance, Lyra continued. I will rule by consent. She turned to Ethan. And I will not stand above you. Ethan felt the weight of the moment. He had once been a technician who whispered a careless dream. Now, the galaxy was listening. He spoke simply. I never wanted power. I only believed that someone should be seen for who they are, not what they are. Silence followed. Then one world pledged support. Then another. And another. The ancient force watching from the shadows withdrew, star by star, its purpose unfulfilled. The galaxy had chosen unity over fear. Under the open sky, Lyra and Ethan joined hands. No priest spoke ancient words. No law bound them. The promise was theirs. In the years that followed, humans and alien worlds grew closer than ever before. Borders softened. Wars ended before they began. And among the stars, the story spread, not of a princess and a human, but of a whisper that changed the fate of the galaxy. Sometimes, the smallest words create the biggest futures.